The most common thing they are missing is ensuring that it is signed correctly and dated correctly. People tend to think of wills as reminding them of death, and they shy away from doing wills, and they think it's just a matter of sitting at the kitchen table, signing a will. They get a spouse or a child or someone, to sign the will, and they file it away for many years, and they think that it is valid. Meanwhile, it is actually not valid for various reasons. One or two examples of why a will can be invalid is where a family member who is also a beneficiary in your will signs as a witness. That immediately invalidates the will. Also, if you sign the will, but witnesses do not sign, that also invalidates the will, or that specific page. If you have a witness that signs the will, if your will comprises 5 pages and you sign on 3 pages and the witness only on the last 2 pages, that will invalidate the entire will. However, if you sign on the first 3 pages and the witness as well, and on the last 2 pages you sign but the witnesses do not, then that also invalidates the will. And please note that you require 2 independent witnesses, preferably not related to you whatsoever. That is the safest way of doing it. And another reason that could invalidate a will is if it's handwritten, which does not necessarily invalidate it, because handwritten will is valid if it's signed correctly. However, the master can come and question the written portions of the will and say, listen, did the testator, being the male person, or the testatrix, being the female person, did they sign or did they write out this will of their own volition? If they did not, if one of the witnesses that signed the will actually drafted the will on behalf of the testator or the testatrix, that would also invalidate the will, because the master will view that as undue influence in the drafting of their will.
Book your free 30-minute consultation. No obligation, no jargon. Just a clear conversation about your estate, your family, and what good planning looks like for your specific situation. Visit trinityexec.co.za.